Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, we've got to choose a name. Now, there have been some pretty good suggestions, a lot of them involving caliber and cal, as in Kalos, which I did like. I liked quite a few of those. But I'm thinking it's got to be a name that, well, number one, I can live with. Number two, isn't overly confusing because there's a couple of different connotations. I was looking at some of the tiny and Cali 00 call, and I don't know if you can get away with having the zeros halfway through the name anymore. It was the case, you used to be able to do that, but I'm not entirely sure that that's entirely the case anymore. So what I thought I'd do is have a look at some of the randoms. I'm going to try a suggest name. Nope. No. Faylasti. No. Inurit, Gior, Orvin. Some of these are okay names. Alfrenic, Ikin. That's interesting. Inanny, something like that. Some of you suggested people who have been famous. Historical famous female spies. Matahari, well, yeah, an amazing spy, but the connotation with Matahari, of course, is the let's say the more sultry side of things, so probably not that. Carl-armed, Adori. I've never been so damn stuck on a character's name. With the engineer, I had a pretty good idea of, what I wanted to get, and I got as close as I could to that. But this time round, I'm really stuck for a good name for the character. I mean, she's going to be an agent, so she's going to be sneaky, as in spend an awful lot of time in sneak mode, and then there's going to be all the specials. Of course, with the agent, someone pointed out I wouldn't worry about the hair. Agents can change their face, and that's still true. So yes, you cast it, but it is a random selection. You could end up with something far more or far less desirable than what you already have, although you can just keep casting it until you get a face you do like. So yeah, but I've started to become vaguely attached to this. I don't know why. Maybe it's a case of just getting used to it. So I don't know. I'm really struggling. We had like Cal Crit was one. Cal Crit, does that work? And then Cal Zero Shot. See, when you look at it in game, somehow it visually looks kind of, I don't know. Calcrit was pretty good, but does it sound like a female name? I don't know. What is a female name these days? I mean, the world is your oyster. And then I was trying to think of, kind of assassin type names, and there was Jackal. And stuff like that. So this is such a tricky one. I was hoping suggest name would Turt, no. Mito, maybe. Jenny Beale, Jenilby. Yeah, I was hoping some of the randoms would possibly, spark an idea, but to be honest with you, they just look like Capita. So I don't know. I mean, did someone suggest Kalina? spelt like that. That kind of works. That kind of works. It's like Stephen and Stephanie, though, isn't it? It's one of those, oops, we were expecting a boy type names that parents give their kids. Sorry to anyone that actually has that name. So, yeah, it's... oh, this is hard. Why is this harder than anything else? This is silliness. Come on, just bite the bullet and pick something. But it's I am terrible at coming up with names for these characters, because the truth is I don't really know who they're going to be at the beginning. They sort of, the characters I play tend to take on a life of their own. In a kind of a role play kind of a way, but they have a certain feel to them. Like Thumbelina was a bit of a joke about fumbling nanocasts, but turned out to be an incredible damage dealer who I don't think ever fumbled. So would I rename that character? No. Cal Tech was, that worked. So yeah, I mean, I am leaning towards Cal Crit, if we can get it. I'm going to try for Cal Crit, just to see. Can we get Cal Crit? It looks like that's what we're going to have. Well, here we are on Rubicar. The first people I've seen are all female characters. Awesome. Girl power. Right, I'm going to disappear, sort out this GUI layout, chat, and everything in there. What do we get? Probably solar-powered rifle with no special on it. Have a quick look. Oh god, I've got to at least control center. Thank god for that. And the first thing I ever do is, of course, is that. Where am I? And putting that on. Oh, you get aim shot. It's not listed as a special on it, but you get it. So that will need sorting out. We get generic and we get a route. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to disappear, sort out the GUI layout a little bit. Like, why the hell would I want an action bar up there, which is way out of field of view, and the chat bar is like the entire screen. Yes, the default is awful. It at least looks better straight away with... why haven't I got that? I'll come back for the next one. Okay, folks, bye for now.